Hey, hi everybody. Hi Sydney.
Hello.
Boy, what a show we have today. We got a new girl. It's going to be her debut on the show.
That's
And
right. And she is so darn cute and just sweet and happy-go-lucky.
yep. I just wanted to give let everyone, if they're even hearing it, the Utah people at fans of Mountain Mamas, Piers and Pups. There was some technical stuff, and she lost a personal Facebook page, which affected the main Facebook page, and that's why we're not streaming to it anymore. But the good news is, starting this show right here, we're streaming to Mountain Mama's YouTube channel, so you can
Great.
view it. Okay, or the other 7 destinations that we stream to. So anyway, boy, I want to get right going on here because boy, we got some awesome stuff here, and we'll start with Daphne.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And looky there, we've got a Daphne there. We can pick her out of that crowd.
Yeah, we could pick her out of the group. Um, uh, I'd love for you to introduce yourselves and also introduce the dogs that are hanging out.
All right. I'm Rob, and this is Chastity. This is Daphne here in the white. Tessa and Bella are my dogs, and they play well together. Don't you? Yes, you do.
Yeah, they're doing great. My goodness. Like, Daphne, oh, kisses.
Oh boy.
Lots of love.
Oh boy. I think I might adopt her.
Well, and they were all laying on the floor chewing on their own toys, and like all their faces were next to each other like the center of an axis, and they're all just going out and having a and they were all really calm together, so that's really amazing.
Yeah, they do well together. They were playing a 3-way tug of war a minute ago.
Wow. Now, this is what I'm seeing is that Daphne's adoptive home may need a dog in there.
Yeah, she likes to play. Actually,
All
they
right.
play very well together with my hyperactive dog. This is the first foster I've had that she actually plays with and plays very well with.
Oh.
And they get a little rough sometimes, that's how she plays. And they do that
for being dogs.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, that video made some pretty bold claims, okay? Like she's always happy.
She is happy. And she's always wanting some pets. And she's always, well, she's also loving to chew on items. At first it was shoes.
Oh,
Yes, she loves to chew shoes until we broke that habit, at least at my house.
I like what you said. I like how you put that.
Yeah, it might change at the next at the forever home, but we make sure she has something to chew on.
That's good.
so
Now,
remind
now,
us.
I have a
Remind us
chew
how
also.
old she is.
She's about 2 years old, so she still has some puppy in her a little bit,
Sure.
but she should be getting out of that soon.
Yeah. Now, I have a chewer too, and he liked my shoes. So what I did is I gave him one of my old shoes, and he's never touched our shoes again. Now, that doesn't mean all dogs are going to do it that way, but that means my Akbash did. Right? Now, it says she rides well in the car and stuff like that. This dog sounds like too good to be true almost.
Well, it is true that getting her into the car at first was a little bit of a challenge. My car's a little bit high because I fold the seats down. She does not want me to lift her up into the car. She's a little shy at first, and she'll do it on her own time, sort of like a peer. But she's excited to get in the car because she knows where we end up is somewhere fun.
Oh.
That's the key to that. You always take her in there. See, when we take a dog to the, say for example, we're going to the vet, and we put that dog in that car for the first time, and we take him to bed. He gets poked and prodded and all kind of stuff, and scared. And that's not how you want your car ride down.
Yeah. Right. Yes. We take her usually to dog park usually to get socialized with other dogs and to get socialized with people.
Yeah.
And she's really good at it.
Claims that she does great with all dogs. What about cats?
I don't have any cats. Sorry.
Good. I like you already. I'm not against them. I just don't want them here. Okay. What about children? Has she ever been exposed to children?
Last night?
Yeah, last night she sat on the blanket with two small kids and played and just laid and let them pet her and lay on her, and she was great.
Yeah. We were at an event last night where they had loud music, live band, and we put one of those head socks. It's earmuffs, and she was tolerant.
Oh, she was wearing those?
It's what?
She was wearing the earmuffs. Daphne was wearing them.
Yeah, it's like a sock that goes on, and she wore it.
Awesome.
She was very patient.
Took her with you to a concert, but yet you protected her.
Yes, that's the policy.
Wow, I like them.
Sensitive hearing.
Yeah. So how does she do on a leash? Because we get that question a lot.
How did she do on her?
She pulls a little in the beginning because she's just so darn excited to be out there.
Sure.
And then we have to stop and smell pretty much every blade of grass on the way around.
She likes the smell.
But she does walk well on a leash.
But now, some people, they don't want their dogs to smell anything. And my question to that is, isn't this walking for the dog?
I was gonna say, that's part of their enrichment.
Yeah.
Not for you.
What state are you in? Are you in Texas?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. See, that's the best state to be in for some adopters, because out of Texas, they can go almost anywhere in this country on transport.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you'll have questions.
Yeah. I mean, just going back to the walking thing, because she is young. She's just over 2 years old. So of course she's excited to have those good things. And over time, even on the same walk, you're saying she calms down pretty quick. Yeah. And over time, just as she gets older, that'll happen naturally too. Yeah. But she just sounds like such a darling overall dog. And frankly, when I take my dog for a walk, he is a senior, but he takes 30 minutes to walk 1 block because that's how much he sniffs.
Uh-huh.
And so I take him for his walk first, and then I take myself for a walk by myself, and that's where I get my exercise. So sometimes that's just what you do. But I mean, she's a young gal, and do you typically take her walking by herself, or do you take her with one or all? Do you kind of do pack walks, or do you both?
We've done all the more pack or her and one other dog. Her and
Okay.
go sometimes, and then they're on leash when we take them out in public too. So, and then they kind of walk as a pack then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you haven't had her for a very long time, have you? How long have you had her there?
I don't know. Early October,
First
mid-October.
Thursday of October.
Okay, so just a little over a month.
Yes.
Look how good she's doing in that short a period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of follow the leader, follow the pack, follow the commands. She's sitting, for treats, and she got over the pecking order thing. You know how it is. I'm the boss.
Yeah.
That happiness sure is contagious, isn't it?
She gives the most amazing welcome when you come in the door in the afternoon. She's just all excited, kisses,
Oh.
greets at the door with the other girls and gives kisses.
Okay, I got one last question. I got one last question. I'll give it back to Sydney. What do you think her perfect home would look like?
A little bit of room to play in the yard if you don't have a yard, walks or dog park. Another dog to play with would be good. Something to do. She likes to chew.
She's got to have lots of toys.
Yeah.
That's usually done out of boredom.
Yes.
And you don't want her bored. How much does she weigh?
Oof, about 75. I want to
Oh,
say.
she's a little gal. She's a little gal.
Yeah. She's got a long torso, long back on her.
Right. I guess they call them pocket peers and rescue. I guess you can put her in your back pocket, maybe.
They're gonna play now.
So how often, because that's your energetic dog that they're playing together right now. How often during the day, like how many play sessions do they typically have?
Oh, I think that varies from day to day. I'm not at home 2 days a week, and I leave her loose, cage free, and I leave training opportunities like my shoes out for her. We don't put out the raw hides unless they're being monitored. But between 1 and 4 times a day, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so cute. Upside down shark face. I love it.
Yes. Yes.
How long did it take you to get like this?
I didn't hear his question.
Oh, I didn't hear your question.
Oh, how long did it take them to get like this? I'm seeing one of your dogs is rolling on back and all over her, and she's just being
It took
here.
probably, I want to say about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, and there you have it. 2 weeks.
2
So
weeks.
don't just
They are buddies.
Yeah. So, but she can do it. I mean, now you weren't her first foster. She came from another foster, if I remember correctly.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, good. And wow, this is so cool.
But
That's
she's
such a good dog.
comfortable here. She's feeling safe. She's feeling secure. She can be herself. She has no restrictions in the house, and she behaves. She
Does
comes.
she destroy her stuffed animals at all?
Say that again.
Yes, if they destroy stuff.
Does she destroy her stuffed animals?
Oh yes, these are brand new today, and they're already tearing them apart.
And in your mind, probably similar to mine, that's okay if she destroys them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's for.
Okay, good, because they're hers.
Yeah.
They're hers. They will tear the stuffing out and make a mess, and it's okay.
So the next time somebody decides to surrender their dog because they destroyed a toy, you heard it right from the foster. They're allowed to do it.
They're allowed.
All right.
Oh, they are just so cute, Plain. I love it.
Right here.
And how come you haven't been on the show in the past? I'm just curious.
I don't know anything about the show, and never
Okay.
been invited.
Well,
And
I
I
would
think,
say you
you know-
want to get out more, but here you are.
Yeah, well, and you just had a foster, Stella adopted, and so it might just be because they've been adopted too quick for us to get you on the show.
Yeah, might be, yes.
Could be too, yeah. Yeah, we've had quite a few that we canceled that they didn't come on the show because dog got adopted the day before. We've had quite a few like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
So we'd like to get you on the show anyway because number one, we can't find a dog that late in the game. But
Yeah. But I think thank you so much for coming on because the photos and little video clips that we can make they're really helpful. But gosh, to be able to see a dog in action, like in their normal, comfortable environment, and just to see how they interact with their dogs and people, this is gold. This is invaluable. So we're so grateful that you came on and talked with us about her and just and let us see what a lovely, relaxed, fun young gal she is. Because she just seems like a dream. I mean, I know that she chews, but she'll grow out of that. And you set her up for success because you've given her the things to chew on, and she knows that those things are safe, and she can get her wiggles out and go to town chewing on that. But also, she has playmates.
That's very important. To me, it's important that you provide the dog what it needs. In this case, the tools we talked about are something to chew on, something to play with, different varieties of things for them to do.
Yeah. And you had mentioned something earlier that is extremely important. And whenever you bring a new dog into your home, your goal from the time that dog gets there is to help that dog create safety, of feeling safe with you. Okay. That's your number one goal, not how far she is in 3 days. It's safe. Okay.
Yeah. Safe when they eat, safe when they go potty, safe when they go to sleep.
Yep.
That's number one.
Always remember, don't be surprised if a dog guards their food. Food is vital to their survival, and they don't know where they are, who you are, or anything like that. All right. So don't be surprised. Be prepared. That's how I like to put it. That's the first time I ever said it that way. So anyway, wow, guys, thank you so much for fostering and saving that girl and keeping her safe, and more in the future, right?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. I love that. See, that's not for me. I'm not the fostering type, but I'll do something different. I still help, and I get to help more rescues with behavior and training. So anyway. So we will put you off to the side shortly, and we're going to move forward with our next 4 dogs, all with the same foster.
Yes.
Okay? And now they've been on before, but this is more of an update. And last time they were here, they had a horrible internet connection problem, and we couldn't fix it. But we appear to have that all straightened out now, and we're bringing them back up as soon as I find one of the videos here. I can't remember whose video I played last time, but I'm going to play Hillary's this time. Okay. We got Hillary there and Helena, however you want to pronounce it. I heard her say Helena, so I'm pretty sure what it is. All right. Okay, Rob and wife, you have a great day, and we'll take you off to the side. Oh boy. I guess I should bring them up, huh? There you guys
Yes.
are. Right, you need
Hello,
fire.
Stevens family.
Yeah, so let's do this right now, and let's there you guys are. Ta-da! Holy crap! Look at all them dogs. Wow, who's Mr. Pumpkinhead?
So let's see.
I'm going on mute.
Okay.
Okay.
Anna, it looks your camera, you've muted from your end. So if you can unmute yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can't unmute you when you muted it. That's kind of a privacy thing. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, now
Yeah.
start.
I lost all my pumpkins.
I'm glad Rob stepped up to play because I forgot to mute him. So.
So we have here in the forefront the beautiful Helena, and then in the foreground we have Hillary, Henry, and Humphrey. So Helena, she says, "I'm the mom. I get to go first." She's up here.
Hi, mamas.
And what a good mama she is, huh?
I'm sorry.
She's a good mama too, isn't she?
She's the best mom. She
All right.
has absolutely been the best, and she's really, especially since our last show just come out of her shell, it has been astonishing to see her growth, especially from the first time I ever met her coming out of the shelter. We are more open when we meet new people. We are working on stepping away from our kennel because she's very, very safe in her kennel. That is her safe space. I call it her room. She likes to go to her room and lay on her bed. But now we're working on staying out in the living room and being out and interacting with the other dogs in our house. Right, Mama?
Wow, that's awesome.
And she has just, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of her. I cannot express enough just how proud of her I am. And she has become a master of walking on a leash. Seeing the first time when she didn't want to move, she was so tense. She didn't want to walk on a leash at all. And now she gets so excited when I pull the leash out for us to go outside and go on.
Oh, wonderful.
And she's teaching the babies too, which again, just A+ mom is what she is.
Yeah. She and she still plays with them quite a bit.
Every day.
Wow, and we witnessed part of that before the show. Anna, you can afford to tilt that screen down. There you go. That's what you're
Yeah,
doing.
that's
Look at that crew.
But just
Oh,
What happened to Pumpkinhead? Pumpkin fall off?
My pumpkin patch. No, it's the boys said no. I don't want a pumpkin. Haley's
and so they, you have treats, and so that's where all the puppy attention is going. We can see like they're all zeroed in.
I love it. This is so
Yeah.
cool.
But they're just growing so fast. I mean, that's typical of puppies their age. But remind us how old Helena is, and then remind us how old the puppies are.
Helena is estimated being about 2 years old now. The puppies are actually 6 months old today.
Oh,
Today is their 6th
Today,
month
happy birthday, everybody.
day. So happy birthday to the babies.
yes.
Right?
They're growing like crazy.
They are just, oh my goodness, they're so big now. And
Who's who of those three over there to your left? Who's who?
so this one, Mama.
Yep, she's stealing the show.
Okay, we gotta move Helena first. Thank you.
She says this is my world. So this is Henry right here, my little yellow. This is my big boy. This
That's
is my
Mr.
little quiet
Henry?
boy. Henry, yes. When I think of a Pyrenees and I think of that just that likes to just lay down with his pillow, or some of our other with him, it's just his one little plushy doll, and just sleep and sleep. That's Henry. That's my Henry. And he especially loves
Wow.
to come lay out under this tree back here when it's nice and shady and calm in the afternoons when I get off work.
Aww.
There's my boy.
Yeah. I love that that patio chair you have, because one of the pictures had a head in each hole there.
That has
I
been,
know.
ever since they've been coming outside, that's been their favorite thing, is to play on that chair.
Wow. And you
Yeah.
still have they didn't eat the chair?
Nope, it's still intact.
Cool. And then you had puppies. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find that photo? Because it just cracks me up.
I think it's right. It's up here somewhere. I know that.
Yeah, no, we saw it earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, but they are all doing a beautiful sit right now.
They are.
They are.
That is something we have been working on with everybody, all of the babies.
By any chance, did they go on through and you had two dogs sitting in that chair?
I have a picture somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it and text it to you, Sydney. I have a picture of Mom sitting in the chair with Henry and Humphrey sticking their heads up through the holes. I'm gonna have to find it. I know I have it somewhere.
Well,
Yeah, you got to find that.
Yeah.
Either send it to me or maybe Stacy at GPRS, because Stacy's a content creator and she's pretty good at it. And we can work on those photos. Wow. Now I'm going to pause you just for a split second. Look at this. She's actually playing. Yeah. That's happening. All right. Back to you guys. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
love
as soon as I find you, there you
The
are.
play pauses is what I like to call them. Yeah, there's the treat. You've been sitting
Yeah.
there. All of us, the babies now have learned because we have them in their own separate little spaces for when they eat, and they have now learned that we sit and we wait for our bowl to be placed down before we start eating.
Wow.
And they have just been fantastic with learning that. They picked it up super quickly, and I think that's also in part to Mom being there too and helping them out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna let Henry walk. I'm gonna talk about my Hilly girl. She loves her little pumpkin. She has been sitting so well with it on. Hillary,
Wow.
And this is Hillary.
girl.
Aw.
Yes, my Hilly girl. Okay. Oh, there's the smooches. There's the smooches. We still do the smooch
I'll
attack.
tell you what, for the folks watching this with these puppies, what's the first thing goes through your mind when somebody says puppy? Oh God, a lot of work. Well, in this, it's your lucky day. In this case, most of the hard work's done. All right, and so now you can adopt one of these puppies and be on kind of puppy easy street.
Yeah.
Puppy light is what we'll call it.
Wow, that's amazing. Are they showing any signs of resource guarding with each other?
No, not really. And I was quite surprised with that because
Because I would expect
always. I'm sorry.
I would expect resource guarding of some sort. Any dog, actually. But
I expected it to come more with them eating, because their little kennels are right buddied up next to each other, but not really. The only thing that I can think of is like a rope toy, but it's weird. It's only the rope toys.
But I've seen
Because-
photos of them playing tug of war with rope toys together.
Yeah, but it'll only last for a little while, and then it's okay. I'm just tired. Give me the toy.
Oh,
You know?
it's not, I'm tired, here, take the toy. It's, I'm tired, here, give me the toy.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's mine. I'm gonna go lay down with it.
Now, now I'm not, I shouldn't ask this question, so I'm going to hold off on it. Are these are young dogs. They're only, what, 6 months old today, you said?
Yes,
Yeah.
6 months today.
Okay, so whoever adopts them should have a dog in the home already, probably comparable to their age because of energy. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, a young adult. Yeah, I mean a young adult dog, not just another puppy, but like a young adult dog.
Yeah, right. It doesn't have to be a 6 month old puppy because I wouldn't want 2 6 month old puppies in my house. But
No, and I mean you don't want to create a Lord of the Flies situation. You
and you got to remember, your new adoption is supposed to be good for you, make you feel better. And puppies, you put 2 of them together, you got a lot of work ahead of you now. So. But now,
the best to put them with a 1 or 2 year old dog.
Yeah. And you know, and to just return to Helena for a second too, she's gonna need another dog in the home too, don't you think? Because she's really playful. She's gonna need a play friend, and probably to help keep building on her confidence and her socializing. Having another dog in her forever home too would be a big benefit.
Absolutely. I think that having one that I think she needs someone who is not as energetic as the puppies, but has those waves of energy like she does.
Yeah.
Because her energy really comes in a lot of waves. And I think having another dog that's very comparable to that would be just so good for her, because she's already done a lot of work of working on her confidence and kind of wanting to be around other older dogs, not just the babies.
Yeah.
And I think that's another thing of just coming out of her shell and growing up a little bit.
Yeah.
And especially with the babies getting older. I don't know if in her mind it's like, oh, I don't have to worry as much anymore. They're bigger. But I think definitely for Helena, having a dog that's comparable in age, that has those waves of energy like she does, where we can go play and then go lay down, and then go play and play, go lay down. And this little man is the exact same way. I think Humphrey would need somebody like that as well, not someone who's always go. But I think that's why him and Henry, especially out of the 3 of them, are very, very close, because Humphrey and Henry will go take off, and Hilly will be playing with herself or playing with mom, and the 2 of them will go play, and then they'll both go nap under the tree, and then they'll go play, and then nap under the tree.
Yeah, cute.
Who's that with you right now?
This is my Humphrey boy. This is my big boy. This is Big Brother. Mom calls him Big Brother Brute. Is what she calls him.
He's always been the biggest ever since we brought them home.
Wow. And
Yes,
he's
he
bigger
has
than
always
every
been the
litter,
biggest.
right?
Yes, he is the biggest out of the litter.
Okay. Wow. Now, what happens if somebody asks if can I adopt 2 of them? What would be said about that? I'll ask Sydney first.
Yeah. So we don't adopt puppies from the same litter together because it can create a situation where one puppy kind of their personality just diminishes and the other has like just really ends up stepping into a completely dominant role. And so there can be an imbalance. There also can be a point where they bond and they can't really function if they're separate. Now we do, however, if somebody wants to adopt 2 puppies, we will adopt from 2 different litters because that they have a lot better balance, and they can learn how to be separate and together, and it's easier for them to adapt to their new home if they're from a different litter. So we definitely have done that before. Sometimes maybe they had two dogs that were younger, and one of them tragically passed away from cancer or something, and they really need another playmate or two, and the family's actually, game to adopt two puppies. We certainly can facilitate that, just not from the same litter.
Right. Would you say their personalities are that of the Great Pyrenees, even though they don't look like Great Pyrenees?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I love to
If
say
the bad guy breaks in, he's in for a big surprise if a bad guy breaks in.
yeah. Mom really has said from ever since they've grown into their own little personalities that they are the best of a peer with their temperament and just being so much fun, and their aloofness that we all love out of a Pyrenees. With another great thing, which is they don't have the big fluff furball mess. We all love it. I know I do. But I sometimes hate having to pull all the hair out of my socks.
Right. I was going to say that a lot of people
Yeah.
really struggle with the double coat. And, well, you don't have near the struggle there.
Yeah.
Struggle.
And it looks like at least some of them, they're getting, like, they have a fluffy chest.
Yes.
But then throughout their body, they're shorter fur. So, I mean, that makes them, as you say, it's a lot easier to care for. I have one black t-shirt that is so comfortable, but every time even I pull it right out of the dryer, it is covered in white dog hair. And I will actually get out packaging tape to rip off all the hair on that t-shirt. So if you love big dogs, but you want a little less fur.
The lint rollers filled up too fast. Okay.
Yep.
Again, so just we have a sign for our visitors that says if you're going to come visit us, don't wear black.
Yeah, it's funny if I have people come over, they're like, "Oh, do you want me to take off my shoes?" I'm like, "No, believe me, you want to keep your shoes on."
And it's not because of dog poop. It's that white.
No,
stuff.
I mean, Mortimer behind my shoulder, he is super, super poofy. And this time of year when there's leaves and twigs, he brings all of that on in his fur and on the back of his fluffy feet. In the summer, it's like a walking seed repository, it just like collects everything. But these guys, you won't have that issue. I mean, they're still going to be a big, beautiful dog. So they're just so cute. And I hope they get adopted soon so people don't miss out on this cute puppy stage.
I hope so too, and I have been a little surprised, but very, very happy that they have all kept their little baby markings from when they were just newborns, and I brought them home. Like Hillary still has her little spot on her back. Henry still has his white crown around his neck. Humphrey still got his little feathering and his white spot on the back of his neck, just right here. Like they have all kept their little baby markings, and it just makes me so happy.
They have unique physical markings. Do they each have a unique quirk that stands out?
Well, Hillary is definitely the smooch, the sneak attack. Okay. Absolutely. That is quintessential Hillary. I would say for Henry, it's very just side eye. Okay, I'm gonna go lay down. Henry.
I thought he was the goofball of the bunch.
Not interested. That's very Henry. But Humphrey is Mr. Big Man. I'm here. Every morning he comes running out and he waits for me and he goes, "I'm here. It's a new day." He's Mr. Big Man is what he is.
I love it.
So funny. And each one of these guys is ready for adoption right now.
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
And it would be
And-
the best birthday gift for them to get an
Yeah.
application today when they're 6
So-
months. It would be the best birthday
Yeah.
gift for them.
Heck yeah. We did get a question early on in the show, and I do want to bring it up now. So someone asked if there are any dogs near New Jersey going up in that direction. We may or may not have any dogs that are being fostered in the New Jersey area, but these guys, in fact, all the dogs on our show today are in Texas and can be transported anywhere. So pretty much. So we definitely do transport to New Jersey. And Debbie, another one of our volunteers, did chime in and provide the answer, but I just wanted to kind of bring that up as a, just to be clear, we absolutely adopt to New Jersey. We have transports several times a month that go to the Pacific Northwest, the Midwest, the East Coast. And so it's getting to the point in the year where the weather gets a little yucky and we may have a little fewer transports, but we still are, there are multiple ones a month at this point. So absolutely, if you're interested, please do apply. And we've had some really good luck recently with folks watching the show that see a dog seems like a great fit and they apply and they've adopted. So I'm really pleased with that.
Look at that. Rob is teaching Daphne how to rub that dog's belly.
I know.
Sorry, guys, back to you. If you remember right, last show I did the same thing, brought the pups up sometimes periodically. Now, they sure are wearing those uniforms quite nicely, those costumes. Was it hard to put an
They
arm on them? Wiggle worms?
Honestly, no, they have honestly been really funny with the costumes. I don't know if we got a cold front here, so I don't know if they're just a little cold. That's why they're so okay with wearing the little puppy jacket. Or what? Usually it is a tiny bit of a struggle.
Oh my God. I am laughing at the turkey walking in the background.
That's right. That's not a family member, right? Please say no.
Oh man.
Oh,
I-
boy. And it's right here exclusive on the rescue show. I don't know what to say.
We're not even back an eye. Just like it's nothing.
The next time you guys come on the show, you need to invite him to be with you.
That is a riot.
In fact, I think he can make a little bit of money. We'll send him around the country and like the Halloween show, you can go trick or treating with GPRS, the GPRS Icarus dogs up here last week. Yeah. I think we might attract a news channel doing that though.
Yeah. Well, and we need to get puppies and their mom adopted so that you can have more fosters.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always, it breaks my heart to see on Facebook other Pyrenees moms and their babies. And it breaks my heart every single day. There's always another baby that needs our help.
Yeah.
And so I as much as I love these guys and as much as
They got to get
it
adopted.
might hurt a little bit, but this is what we do, and it's why we do it, is to go out and be able to help other dogs.
Somebody told me one time that when the foster dog leaves, it stings a little bit, but it's a good sting.
Oh,
That's what they
absolutely.
said. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow, what an amazing group.
Yeah.
Where did the turkey-
Yeah, and I mean, I just want to give a shout out to your family. You guys are really special because it's few and far between people that can care for a mama and her puppies, and for as long as all of you have. And so we are just we are just so grateful that you have done that. And those babies and their mama, it shows. I mean, I think this is the third time we've had you on, and they just have become more relaxed and confident every single time we see them, and that's the beauty of what fosters do. The same thing with Daphne's foster, and the fact that she's so relaxed and comfortable. It's because they're in a home and they're being cared for and treated like they are the family dog, and that does set them up for smoothly going to their next home. I mean, there's always adjustments, but and just I wanted to make sure and give a special thank you to you, because it is something that's special, that what you're able to do for them.
You're too sweet. I love it never feels like work if you enjoy what you do. And I'll tell you, it has never felt like work with you. And sometimes, okay, that's a lie. Sometimes it has felt like work. But oh my gosh, seeing just how much they've grown, not only size-wise, but in their personality. Like, Helena used to be deathly afraid to get near a car. And it was a struggle to get her home from the shelter that first day.
Yeah.
Now, she wants to be in the car. She wants to go for a ride. She wants to go down to Dairy and get her pup cup. Like, she's so ready to go as soon as I grab that leash now.
That must be what they mean by fostering is very rewarding.
Yes, it's very rewarding.
And you can tell people about it all the time. They'll never know it until they experience it. I want to see the guy back. Where's Turkey Guy? I just heard him.
Dad, they said they heard you. They want to know where you went. He just walked away.
There was a request for an encore.
That was a request.
There was a request for an encore. Well, the turkey was deflating. So
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
is that what's happening?
Bye,
Well,
turkey.
Right?
In the meantime, puppies.
I was about to say, I don't have a turkey, but I've got some cute little pumpkins.
Yeah, right.
They are amazing. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org. And if you want to volunteer, if you want to foster, you want to adopt, that's where you go, right there. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org.
Yeah.
And if you live in one of their areas, there's other rescues, and just look up your rescue in your area. If you're in Utah, you get GPRUM or Mountain, so on and so forth. Okay. So there's rescue probably in your area. And it's so sad that we got to have so many Great Pyrenees rescues. That's just very sad. So anyway, wow. First time ever, I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of rescues that are breed specific, because Pyrenees are not like any other dog. I mean, and the livestock guardian breeds are just very different. And so when people, so one of the things that our rescue does is we educate. We information share as much as possible, and that is about the breeds and then about the specific dogs. So the fact that these four are in a home, a potential adopter can actually talk with you guys, and they can specifically learn about a dog, and that's really special, and that gives a lot of adopters confidence. I remember I adopted from the rescue my very first Pyrenees, and this was in 2013. I didn't know very much about the breed, and so that phone call it just really, and article, like, reading material was shared as well, but it was a huge educational experience. And that's kind of one of the gifts that we as a rescue give people, because sometimes it turns out that a Pyrenees is not the appropriate breed for that person, or maybe just not for that time period in their life. And so we do want this to be a long-term relationship for the people and any pets that are there, and for this dog. So, that's our goal, is that this is a lifetime decision that is really important to everybody.
And if you got that you're not happy in, I highly suggest you adopt Daphne then. Because happiness is contagious.
Yes, it is.
It is very
Yes, it is.
contagious.
You always got to remember that. And that's the kind of interaction right there. What Rob is doing with all three dogs is the kind of interaction that is socialization right there. Also, even if it's within your house, it's still socialization. You take it for a walk, you don't even meet another dog. That's still socialization, because socialization isn't all about just meeting another dog. It's about out and about, is what it's about. So,
Yep.
wow. And always remember that just because these dogs are acting like this here, you're going to get something different probably. And just don't tell anybody the rescue lied to me, because they did not. All right. They said they got along with cats, but he came up here and chased a cat. No, he got along with that cat down in wherever. You have to do introductions over again, kind of, so to speak. Cats and dogs are actually good at getting along. We don't invent stuff. We don't know if it's right or wrong. You let them handle it. You give the cat a stick around, and you just wait and see. That cat will turn into a butt head to that dog in no time, and they'll be playing. So,
well, I think we're going to end just a few minutes early, but thank you, everyone.
look at that. We got Tupperware over here, right? Dog. And he's dragging Daphne.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what their mixes are. The black ones, maybe. I don't. What are they, Rob?
A cattle dog.
Mix.
Those are cattle dogs? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Steve and I like to have fun watching these dogs play. This is fun for us.
This is why we encourage you to stay on the show, and we'll just chill over to the side. I love it. Sorry, guys. I also love, who is that your sister's?
This is Hillary. She's giving me
That's
these coochies. Her favorite thing.
Hopefully she doesn't get much bigger, and you keep right on holding her.
She
Nice. All right, let's go back to what we were saying. Thank you guys for coming on and making me laugh for an hour.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
All right, everybody. Rob, thank you so much. And boy, I'll tell you, next time you get your new foster, we got to get you back on here. It's so amazing. You did good.
Oh, thank you.
That's if the foster lasts long enough. So,
We can do
all
it.
right,
again.
everybody.
Bye.
Now. As soon as here I can do that. Okay, let's try that again. Bye now.